Hello everyone and welcome to Bitcoin Ascension live update. Okay. No. I'll be doing more really weird stuff later on. What are we talking about? Oh, that's right. We got good news for you. That's it. I nearly slipped my mind.
What good news?
Not telling. Wait till people come on.
There's one.
One! Woohoo! Come on. Let's get more than one. Hope everyone has had a fun week so far. It's Tuesday? It is Tuesday. Because it's our Tuesday night call. The days seem to blur together when you're doing a lot. I have some we have some very good news. Put it this way. The only way you're really not going to know what's going on is if you listen to the live. So if anyone asks you a question, what's happening with the feeder? What are we doing this for? What's that post mean? You tell them to watch the live. Do not take hours to explain things to them. If they just watch the live, they'll know what's going on. Okay? So whatever post we put up, sort of thing that's to do with the feeder and everything like that, tell them to watch the live. We'll try and keep the lives fairly short, but this one will be a little longer because I want to explain what's happening exactly with the feeder, and then Terry will explain what's going to happen with the procedure for the Facebook group people, the Bitcoin Ascension members, to have the first opt-in before we release to the public. Okay? And this is just an opt-in if you want to. You don't have to. You can hang back if you like. But if I know you guys, you'll want to get in on this. The more people get in, faster it goes. You know how it works. And then we'll release to the public. And remember, it's not just a Facebook group here. There's also some WhatsApp groups that we'll be releasing this particular video in, because afterwards you'll have to upload it to YouTube so we can put the link in. So that because there's people from India and the African nations and Europe and stuff like that in the WhatsApp groups, who a lot of them don't have Facebook, but they're still BA members. They still have accounts with Bitcoin Ascension, so it's only fair that they get a look in as well. But the way we've constructed it, we think it is the fairest way we can get everyone around the world in, and no one misses out if they don't want to. Okay? All right. We've got some people. How many? I can't see the number.
20.
Oh, okay, we've got 20 people on. That's more than one. I said more than one.
22.
22, all right. Okay, if you miss anything, just watch the replay, guys. It's all good. And we'll get stuck in. Good news is I was talking to the programmer. We love the programmer right now, don't we?
We do.
We do.
We do.
Having great conversations with him. Got a lot of stuff. Basically, the feeder is ready. Pause for effect. Yes, it's ready. Well, basically ready. We've still got a few things to do, you know, the cosmetics and stuff like that. Make sure the emails are correct. I gave them the emails to use for the main matrix as well. That'll fix up where it says email and password, where it's supposed to be username and password. So that sort of thing was being fixed as well. But it's important to know that it's basically ready, so I can talk about how much it's going to cost, how it's going to work, and exactly what you get out of it. Okay? So I'll do that now, and then Terry will explain the procedure afterwards, because that's the part she's handling, and I'll talk about the matrix, because I know how to do a matrix.
And he's making me do all the work.
Yes, I'm making to see. Told you I knew what I was doing. Okay. Alright, okay. So it's a 2x3 matrix, guys. I hope you're listening. A 2x3 matrix. So, it's not very big. It's quite small. The price of the matrix is 0.001 of a Bitcoin. So get that in your head, 0.001 of Bitcoin. That's about £3.20. Right now, it's about $4 US and about $5 Australian. All right, for a position. Now, let me tell you what a position does. Okay, once you buy a position in the feeder, when it goes through, and if people are asking right now, and I'm going to explain it in a video, we're going to do a video, so I'll just let you know now. It takes 126 accounts under yours to cycle out completely, right? Not many at all when you think about how many accounts are going to be bought. I already know of 1,000 accounts that are going to be bought by 2 people, right? 500 each, okay? So that's just from talking to people, okay? And these people will actually do that. We said we were going to put 1,000 in each over time, not straight away, not at the beginning and all that sort of thing. And we are. So you know just from the maths how fast this is going to go. Okay, so it's 0.001 to start. What you will get paid at, well, what will be the end result, the payout result, will be 0.064 because you're only paid out on level 3. There's no payment to reach level the 1, the level 2, only on the level 3 when you complete level 3, and that's 126 people. It's 0.064. Now, the breakdown of that is the 0.064, 0.004 will be used then, and you will have a matrix position made in the main Bitcoin Ascension matrix. So every position you buy in the feeder will get you, once it cycles, a position in the main matrix. If you can understand that, I hope everyone understands that. So that's what happens first. Terry and Elaine will be working together on that. She will send the information to Elaine. Elaine will put it in the main matrix. We will send the money from the coin payments to that coin payments because it's a separate coin payments account, so nothing gets confused, like I do sometimes. Okay, so that leaves you with 0.06. So from 0.001, which is about $5, right? Or I'll put it in pounds term. Actually, I can put it in American dollars. So for about $4, you're going to get over $200, basically about $200 out of it, right? Every account. Okay, so you can do the maths yourself for that. I did some maths for some people today and blew their minds to where they nearly dropped on the floor because we're talking big numbers here and things like that.
Call.
That was hilarious. So that leaves you with 0.06. Now, I've also worked out a strategy for you, and I'm going to write that down, and we're going to get someone to make up a nice table of it to make it look really cool so people can follow it if they wish. Again, it's all about choice. But what I plan on doing basically is from every 0.06, that's what you get paid out after the account's made for you in the main matrix, you get 0.06. Now, what you can do with that is spend 0.01 of that and make 10 more accounts from profit, and you'll still be left with 0.05, which is still a nice chunk of change considering you only put about $4 US in it, if you understand me. So that's really, really cool. This will keep it perpetuating beautifully. You can buy more, you can buy less. You don't have to buy any more at all. It's all your choice, but it's one I'm going to be putting forward anyway. Nice even numbers, very easy to work out, being 0.001. You'll also get a position in the main matrix. This moves the main matrix as well. Advice I would give to new people, I was talking about this with you before earlier. If you're a brand new person to Bitcoin Ascension, you don't have any accounts at all with us or anything like that, if you want some advice, I would buy one position in the main matrix at 0.004, and I would buy then buy positions in the feeder matrix, because they're going to buy you positions in the main matrix, but you want to get that one in the main matrix as early as you can, and go from there. Now, that's that. Okay, so you put in 0.001, you get paid out 0.06 profit, because and a position in the main matrix. This keeps everything moving beautifully. It's the fairest way we could do it. We were going to leave it up to people, then I realised that a lot of people won't do that. But we'll contact people by email and say this is what's happening and things like that. We'll have a full thing rundown of it. Now, people may ask, what if Bitcoin skyrockets by like 800%? Because it's happened before and it stays there. In that case, we will then readjust the figures to make it more affordable. The reason for this feeder matrix is so people in countries where they don't get paid a lot for a start, where money is really, really tight, and that happens in first world countries as well as second world and third world countries, where you could be unemployed right now and can't afford too much. This is the reason the feeder is going to be so cheap, right? Because I want everyone around the world in it, don't we? Everyone should have a chance, okay? And I know there's plenty of people in first world countries like Australia, America, the United Kingdom, and countries in Europe and stuff who just don't have the cash. This gets them in. This gets them started, and at the end of it, they get a position in the main matrix, which they couldn't afford in the first place. So they're going to be earning profits from both matrices. Okay, this is just the start, guys. This is only the second phase of about 5 or 6 different phases I have set up for Bitcoin Ascension. And if everything goes just well, doesn't have to go fantastic, just has to go good, where we don't have a shutdown for 6 months, just has to go well, I can bring in a lot more phases this year alone, right? Because we've got things in place now where Bitcoin Ascension will have development accounts in the feeder because it'll move so fast because people will be buying multiple because it's cheap, okay? So we're going to have Bitcoin. So if you ever see one that comes up, BA, what do we say? We'll think of a name, but basically it's going to be Bitcoin Ascension development accounts. That money is for Bitcoin Ascension, not for Terry and me to go spend on Porsches and things like that. That's going to be investing because there's things I want to bring in and things I want to do or we want to do.
Oh, we have so many ideas.
My God.
We
And so
haven't
you'll
stopped.
see a lot of them dotted in, right? That's a good thing. You want to see those coming through because you know we're steps closer to more and more things, bringing more and more things. And I'm so excited. I was talking to Katie Hazelwood the other day on the phone. Poor Terry was on the computer. And she said, as you were talking to her, you were getting louder and louder.
Then he started pacing
And
the
then
room.
I
And I
got,
was trying to get work done on people's accounts. And he was just...
and Katie, I'll tell you, I get very excited because I have this vision and it's getting better and better and bigger, and I just know where I can go with this.
It was like Christmas Day all over again.
Oh, it was all my Christmases, and all in one phone call, and because I just love talking about how much we can help the world, and ourselves, and the members.
Anybody who knows him knows he
You
likes
know.
talking anyway.
Yes, I don't ramble. So that's basically how the matrix works. It's a 2x3 0.001 to begin, right? It'll work the same way the other matrix does in terms of buying a position when we do it, when we release it to the public. You'll work through coin, pay a coin payment. So you use your normal wallet like you normally do now, and it works the same way. But it'd be a manual payout on the level 3 once Terry's made your new account. Bang. So I would suggest when you sign up for the feeder, use a Gmail you haven't used before.
Make yourself a new Gmail.
Make yourself a new Gmail. It's not hard. Make yourself a new Gmail and call it like, Josie's feeder at gmail.com, right? Because then it's not going to interfere with ones you already have in the main Bitcoin Ascension group, matrix, sorry. And it'll just make things easier, and pick a different username. It just makes things easier for you.
So you're going to need one email for your feeder, one email for your main matrix.
Okay, so that's the matrix. Now, I'm going to let Terry talk about the post we're putting up tomorrow. Now, don't worry if you're not online tomorrow or it's the wrong time or anything like that. Terry's going to explain why this is the fairest way we have of doing it. So I'll let Terry get going now, and I'll sit back and shut up.
Will you be quiet?
Hurry up, I can't last long.
Right, guys. Tomorrow I am going to be putting a post in the group. I do not know what time, so please keep your eyes peeled for the post. Basically, in my post, there will be an email address. I need you all to contact me through this email address. Please, not through Facebook. I need everything to go through this email address. I need, like Ivan just said, your new Gmail account.
Well, we'll put up a template for them in the post anyway, so they know what to send.
Then there will be, in the email you send me, I'll need your new Gmail account, your username, and your wallet address. Now, I also need you to tell me how many accounts you are going to want. I'm guessing most of you are going to want your first 10, I think is.
10 is the maximum. You can have less if you can't afford, but 10 is the most.
10 is the most we're going to do before we open it up to the public. So you can have a maximum of 10 accounts. Please state on the email how many accounts you wish for me to make for you. These accounts will not be put in directly one after another. I'm going to stagger these accounts, 2 accounts at a time. So say, Joe Blogs wanted 10 accounts. I'm going to put 2 in, then the next person's going to have 2, then the next person will have 2, until I've got so many people in, and then I'm going to go back and do the third and the fourth, and so on and so on. Okay, to get this information into me, you have until next Tuesday's live. So we're giving you
a week, basically.
A week.
Roughly.
So we're making it fair for everybody to get this information into me, so I know how many people I have to make accounts for. Then there's going to be a couple of days for me to make these accounts before we open it to the public. But I need proof from all of you of payments. So once you've sent me your payments, I also need a screenshot because everybody's wallet addresses are going to be different, so it's going to be quite difficult for me to keep up with everybody's payments because I'm sure, or I'm hoping, there's going to be a lot of emails. Guys, I really want you to keep me busy, okay?
Yeah, let's keep it.
He's got the kids.
I was going to say I can get away with a lot, then I remember we have children.
So I want to do it as fairly as we can. So obviously we've got people on different time zones and everything.
Yeah.
So this is why we're doing it.
Paydays coming at different times of the week.
So this is why we're doing it over the 7 days. So everybody's got a chance, 1, to watch this live.
Yep.
2, to see the post.
Yep.
3, to get the email into me.
Okay. And then we do it for the week.
Yeah.
Tuesday night we say, okay, that's it. You guys had your chance to opt in, right? And you can still come in afterwards. It's okay. But this is your chance to opt in. Then Terry will basically get all those emails, basically scramble everyone so everyone's all intermingled. So no one is first. Like Bitcoin Ascension Development will be the first account, obviously, because we want to develop Bitcoin Ascension. That doesn't go to Terry and me.
No.
Well, it goes to us, but it's not
It goes
for our
in the
personal
pot
use.
for development.
It's for
Bitcoin Ascension.
development for Bitcoin Ascension. That's very, very important for all of us, not just us, but also you guys, because it just makes Bitcoin Ascension better. We've got some big plans. We've done a lot of maths. I'm very good with maths. Okay, so basically, in a nutshell, it's 0.001 to start, so you do the maths. If you can afford 0.01, which will be about $50 Australian, find out exactly how much, but I always go a bit over, sort of thing, because of fees and stuff. Now, what will happen is, when we do the post tomorrow, it'll have a template of what we want from you, exactly what we want. So go by that post template, right, to know where to send the money, what information to give us, and to obviously add the screenshot. We'll have that in the template.
That template will not have our wallet address on there. I will respond to your email and give you the wallet address privately, so I can keep count of how many payments to expect.
Yeah.
I don't want random people getting hold of the wallet address, telling me they've paid it, and they're not even a member of the group. If you know what I mean, I want to keep it fair, so I know who.
This is the fairest way we've worked out how, and that's why we're giving you a week, and then we're just going to intermingle you all together and not do it in blocks of 10 and stuff like that. So first in, best dressed type thing, because we're all a family, and there's no such thing as first in, best dressed, right? This is the best way to keep it fair. I don't think anyone's ever done it this way.
I want to see everybody getting paid.
Yeah. Look, I want 300-400 of yous coming in saying you want 10 accounts, right? That's going to be about 4,000
We're doing the same
accounts.
as you guys. We're having 10 accounts.
We're having 10 accounts each
That's
as well. That's all we get before it opens to public, and then we're going to go Beauregard.
And even ours are being mingled in with your guys.
Yeah, and we'll be intermingled with you guys. That's exactly how we're doing it. It's the only way to keep it fair in my eyes. Admin staff will get the first 2 and 2 and 2 and 2, because the admin staff don't get paid for what they do, and they work their backsides off. And they've kept us alive this year. It hasn't just been me and Terry, it's been the rest of the admin as well, and the members, of course, but they've been doing the extra work, so of course they're going to be in the first lot, okay? They're going to get first consideration just at the beginning, and they only get 10 accounts each too. They don't get any more than that until we go public, so that's all fair.
Okay, I'm just gonna answer Rusty a second.
Oh, Rusty.
If we get multiple accounts, do we pay for them all at once? Before
Yes.
we open it to the public, yes, you please send me the full payment for all accounts you want at one time. So then I've only got the one payment off each person to have to count.
So be prepared for an email back from us once you send us an email.
Yep.
So Terry can give you the Bitcoin, address to send it to, which will go to the coin payments, but we'll give you a Bitcoin wallet address. You send it, proof, we'll see it in coin payments. It's a way of double checking. That way, no one. Bitcoin Ascension doesn't. Yeah, Bitcoin Ascension doesn't get screwed over, which means you guys don't get screwed over. Remember, it's peer to peer, so we get screwed over, we don't have the money, and I'm sick of dipping in my pocket because of hackers and things like that. So we're going to take it very, very carefully, and because it's manual payments and things like that, we don't have to worry about the API being hacked or anything. So
it might take us a little while, but we are being cautious.
Yeah, we're going to be cautious. We're going to do this right, make it fair for every one of you, right? And it was Terry's idea to intermingle everyone. So it's going to be a lot of work for her, but she doesn't mind. You don't mind doing the work.
No, don't mind doing it.
To keep it fair for everyone, okay?
But please, guys, bear with me, because I am only one person and there's a lot of you.
Do not Facebook message Terry. Please do it all by email. Do it all by email. She won't answer Facebook messages about, hey, I want to send you money for this. Do it by the post. Now, when we do the post with the template, right, we're going to be vague about when we headline it. because anyone who hasn't watched the live, won't really know what it's for. And if they ask in the comments, what's this for? Your response is, watch this live. And then they'll know what it's for. I want the people watching the lives to get the information straight from the horse's mouth. You know, because a lot can be lost in trying to... I don't want to make the post so long that people don't understand it. Watching the live, yeah, you have to, you know, we're talking, double talking it a bit sort of thing, you know, saying it over and over again, but that's just so you don't miss it. So the post tomorrow, it'll have a template, and away we go, and it'll be done the way Terry... We'll explain that in the post, but I don't want the post to be like a bloody novel, do we?
No, it's going to be short and sweet.
We don't want 50 Shades of BA. This is really, really exciting. So you've got a week, so if your payday's along this week sort of thing, you've still got time. You're not going to miss out because you have to wait till Friday because that's when payday is or something, and all these other people have got in before you. That's not going to happen that way. You are not going to miss out. This is the fairest way I can make it, or we can make it, and that's taken a lot of discussion by you and me to make it as fair as we can. I don't think any other program's done it this way before. But as
this is why we've been keeping this hush-hush.
Yeah, because people may copy what we're doing, but basically we're ready to go. So, and then after we've done that, and Terry has collated everyone, you'll see it, there'll be payouts if enough people come in and everything like that, wanting 10 accounts or 5 accounts or whatever accounts, but maximum of 10. We get enough people coming in, so make sure you tell everyone to watch this live. I want to see hundreds and hundreds of views on this.
Please, guys, don't badger the admin.
Don't badger the admin about it.
No.
Use the support desk
support
as well.
desk only now, because we have so many people contacting admin and information gets lost in Facebook chats.
Yep.
The issues with accounts are not being logged properly, so then obviously
things are getting missed.
Yeah, well, admin are getting shouted at for missing accounts, missing repairs on accounts, and if it was sent directly to Zendesk, the support desk, it would be logged and the issue would be fixed.
Anyone who knows Cecilia Dela Cruz, can you get her to contact me because I need to talk to you, and I don't know her personally, and I have to check her Bitcoin address for the main matrix because she's due a payment. And Matt Catio, who I've known for quite a few years now, I'll organise your payment in the morning. So there's no problem there. That's on the main matrix. But with the feeder, I'm expecting thousands upon thousands of accounts to be made very, very quickly. So the more people that come in, the more accounts are made. You guys are going to get paid. Before we even release to the public, you guys, you know, there's going to be payments for people and accounts being made in the main matrix. So it's in your best interest to get the people in to watch this video and into the Facebook group. Do not post this outside the Facebook group. Otherwise, it's you guys that miss out.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, we don't want it released to the public till we're ready. There'll be no registration, so they can't. So they can only do it by being in the Facebook group. If they're not a member, in terms of they're not in the main matrix, but they're in the Facebook group, our Bitcoin Ascension Facebook group, you are eligible to have 10 positions in the feeder. Because I know a lot of you in this Facebook group can't afford the main matrix. This is why the feeder has
post
been
I'm
designed.
putting in the group tomorrow.
It's for everyone.
It's for everybody in the group only.
All 7,500 people in there can make 10 accounts.
Please do not share the email address that I put in the group tomorrow.
Yeah, don't share it.
Because I want it for members only, please.
Yep. I don't think they'll be able to, because I think you have to be part of the group to be able to see it. You can cut and paste it.
Yeah, but you can cut and paste it.
If I see any cut and pasting and putting on timelines, I won't be happy.
You'll be surprised what we see.
We see so much. But everyone, what was I going to say? Oh, that's right. Someone asked me, now, they're in the Facebook group, but a friend of theirs or something like that isn't on Facebook or WhatsApp or something like that, because the WhatsApp people will be coming in too.
Yeah.
So they'll have to get the post in the WhatsApp groups, but they're in the groups, so that's okay. Still part of Bitcoin Ascension. If they're not on Facebook or something, but they're part of Bitcoin Ascension, do they have the right to buy 10 accounts in the feeder and in this pre-buy? Yes, they do. If like with me and Terry, we're together, but I'm able to buy 10, and Terry is able to buy 10. Elaine Thorpe, she can buy her 10, but her husband David has also bought some accounts, even though he didn't think it would work, and then he found out it would. And we got that nice post from him. He's eligible to buy 10 accounts. Okay? So that's how it goes. It depends on you guys, what you want to do. Just letting you know that your spouses, if they're in it, I think Clive Anderson, He's with us, but also so is his wife. So of course she gets to buy 10 because while you still may be married or together as a family, you're still individuals as well, and you still have that right. Okay.
Question of Barry: ad of the day for the feeder. Yes, we want you to bring people into the group.
Yeah.
So yeah, do an ad of the day for the feeder. Get more people into the group.
If you want to know, but don't give them too much details. If you want to know about an exciting feeder, get into the group now. The only link you can really give is the Facebook group page link, and tell them to watch the live. Okay, that's what Terry did with one of her posts. If you want to see us live and find out, but you can talk about the feeder, something big coming along. That's okay, but I don't want to give any details out publicly. Tell them to come to the group.
Just tell them there's something exciting in the group, and they need to be in the group to find out what it is.
Yeah, if you want to get into something and it ain't going to cost you much, bang, and tell them to watch the live, and you can give them the live as well. When we put this one up on YouTube, please don't post it everywhere. This is so we can put it in the WhatsApp group. This is for you guys, not just us. Okay, this is for you guys, so we don't want it screwed up by people being greedy. Remember, it's once we release it to the public, and we can do a build-up. While we're doing this, we can make ads. Something big is coming on, Wednesday or Friday or something like that next week. Give a date. Be ready for this, and then once we release it to the public, people are ready. So we can build them up a bit, and then bang. But you guys get first opt-in because you had faith in Bitcoin Ascension and you bought accounts with Bitcoin Ascension and you stay together as a family. So you guys get first opt-in. So don't screw yourself over, right?
Even if it's just one account, guys.
Yeah, even if it's one account, get yourself into this. It's worth it, especially. And you guys be right at the beginning. How often have you come into something so late that you never get paid from it? I want you guys to get in right at the beginning. Okay? It's very, very important to me that you guys have a win, and we start off 2019 with
especially
a massive
those
bang.
that have been with us since the beginning.
Since the beginning, Andy Arnott. I saw you the message. Been with us 14 months. We haven't been around 14 months, but thank you for having the vision that I was going to start something. Just kidding, mate. If you don't understand, I will be doing a video using the whiteboard in the kitchen, explaining how the matrix works. Okay, so people understand. I'll give you exact numbers and how much you get paid and how it's going to work. I'll do a video on that. Terry will be videotaping me and try not to laugh at me being an idiot. So...
Yes, Juliet, because Georgina has an account with us.
Georgina has an account.
So she can have 10 accounts.
If she wants 10 accounts, she can have 10 accounts. But remember, guys, it doesn't matter how many people have 10 accounts. You're all going to be intermingled in this first lot. After that, it's every man for himself when we release to the public, and you'll be doing it normally. You won't be sending it in to us. You'll be paying it like you would normally pay. And doing it that way. And what I like about coin payments is it's only $3 an hour you can
Barry.
do. What do you say?
He say looks like he's going to be in the toilet at work a lot tomorrow.
She only wants one email, and the only picture she wants is of a screenshot of your payment, not of any other thing. Okay? So thank you very much.
Please explain how this will help my current 20 accounts, John.
John Wonky. That's it. Wonky. Sorry, mate. I'm terrible with names. Okay, how this affects your 20 accounts you have currently in the matrix, the main matrix. Remember, when everyone in the feeder, when every account in the feeder, so even if it's a Bitcoin investment one, a Bitcoin like development fund one, a new account is made in the matrix we already have. So what this does, the more people that come into the feeder and the more accounts that are made in the feeder, the more accounts that will appear in the main matrix. Right, I'm using my hands again.
Sorry, I'm laughing at Ross.
Okay.
He wants to come over and write on the whiteboard.
He's still on crayon, so no. So basically, once an account cycles, in the feeder, a new account is made in the main matrix that we have, the current matrix we have, and that helps push you through. So it'll help. It'll help your 20 accounts and everyone else's accounts be pushed through.
So for every 10 accounts that's made in the feeder, 10 accounts will be made in the main matrix, which will push the matrix forward.
So basically, because Terry and I want to make, over time, 1,000 accounts each in the matrix, right, in the feeder matrix, we're going to have 1,000 accounts each in the main matrix. So that's going to push a lot of people through. So by getting in the feeder, you get more accounts than you were in the main matrix, but you're still going to get those accounts in the main matrix. It's pretty insane how it works. And the reason we're doing it manually is to make sure everyone does make an account.
He just wants to see me work.
Yeah, I do. I really put it to work. But I'll be doing shifts with you as well, because I don't want you getting headaches and getting sick.
Yeah, he's
and
on the
stuff like
coffee duty.
that. I'm on coffee duty, and the massage
And
and
he'll
all
be
that
fighting
sort of
Ross
thing.
for the crayons because he's eating them.
Oh, is he eating the crayons again? Jeez. Okay. I'm gonna put sleeping tablets in the crayons. That might stop him a bit. But no, we're really excited about this. Thank you very much to the programmer for getting it done so quickly. We're going to look at the cosmetic change. It'll basically look the same, but I wanted different colours and things like that so people can see that it's different. We won't give out a link for it right now because no one can register it anyway. Yeah, we're here. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you think it's fair. This is as fair as we can make it, and we can't make it any fairer than what we are. But give us your thoughts in the comments below, except for crayons. And I'll get a video done fairly soon on how a matrix works, on how this particular feeder will work with the numbers, how much it is, even the strategy I'll do on a video as well. But we'll get it made up into a nice little block. Into a nice little block. You're going to talk to someone about getting it done. Thank you. And she was
That's
trying.
alright, just you like it.
She tried to pick my nose. Did you see? Anyway, before we get okay, we're just excited and very happy. It's been not stressful, but it's been very full on working all this out, and all the numbers going through my head. And my head is about to explode from all the numbers I've been giving people, and because people have been asked for projected numbers, and I've been giving it that, and they've just gone off their tree about it. I think I made Tom nearly faint when I gave him the numbers of what he wanted to do, and he said, "How much is that going to get me?" And I told him straight off the bat, mass. And he went, damn, and then he said another word which I can't pronounce anymore on live. I can't say it, can I? No, I won't say that. But he was flabbergasted. There we go.
And then he went quiet. He must have passed out.
And I think he actually went to sleep without knowing it. Like, probably when he fell. So yeah, he was pretty blown away with it, sort of thing. He's going to be putting the feeder number one on what he's doing and stuff like that, which is great because he's great at marketing and advertising, and I know a lot of you guys are. Get this feeder out there. As I said, if you're talking to anyone, if they can afford it, they should make one in the main matrix and then make some in the feeder, and that way that gets that account in the main matrix pushed through faster for them. And it's probably pretty good business sense to do it that way. But if you can't afford it, just go through the feeder and go through that way.
How often can we buy 10 accounts?
Well,
once we've released it to the public, as often as you like.
Yeah, right now it's 10 accounts before we release. This is the pre-buy-in for members only. Once we go to the public, you can buy 1,000 accounts, mate. I don't care. Go for your life. It doesn't faze me how many accounts you buy at one time after that. But for this beginning part, I want every member to have a chance. We're all going to be intermingled, a couple of accounts each time, so you're not seeing one name the whole time. Okay? We don't want to see that. And but we're predicting that, like we're at 5,000 accounts in the main matrix, I'm hoping we get that done within the first couple of weeks, having 5,000 accounts. Considering how cheap it is, it shouldn't be too hard. And if everyone in the group, or most people in the group, get involved, we'll hit that 5,000 really, really, really fast. And down the track, I'll be, once we're to the public, we might be able to do some competitions and stuff like that, bit of fun. And let's get into sharing this around everywhere once we go public. But for now, remember, this is for you guys, not for me. This is for you guys. Do it the proper way so you all get a good shot at getting in early on a matrix and actually making some money. Because once the account finishes, once your account finishes on the 3rd level and you're paid out, that account's dead. Okay? So if you have 10 and one goes down, you've got 9 left. So I would follow the strategy, because if you buy 10 accounts and you follow the strategy, you'll end up with 100 accounts after that. Once they've all gone through, you'll still have 100 accounts left. That's big money, guys. And that's how we plan on getting our 1,000, if not more. We'll be buying lots of accounts, actually, because we could see the power in it and how much money can actually be made in this, in Bitcoin. So this is exciting, but it also pushes the main matrix through, and we know how much money's in that for a start. So just on the level 3 payout is 0.12. So it's more people we push through there, the better. That makes more money that you can use, and you can use the strategy again in the main matrix as well as in the feeder. So depends how you want to run it. So 0.12 and the amount of money you can spend when it's 0.001 just to get in, it's just ridiculous. But I'm hoping all the people in the countries that don't earn a lot of money, Philippines, the African nations, some of the African nations, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, things like that, where they can't usually get into these things, now have a chance to truly be a part of something and earn something on a regular basis if they follow a strategy. It's just fantastic. It's how we're going to basically make the world a better place. And it can be done. All it takes is you guys.
Well, just seeing the comments and the love arts constantly going up the screen, this is going to go bananas.
We're excited. I know this is a long live, and I really do apologise, but it's an important live. And since we only do 2 a week, I'm allowed to talk a little longer because it just builds up. But I've had so much. We've been so excited.
Oh.
We've been bubbling for this one. That's why I had that post I found 5 hours ago, and saying everyone be on tonight because it's really, really exciting. And I can't wait. Okay, we'll leave it at that. We'll put a post up tomorrow for the template and instructions of what to do.
I'm not telling you what time I'm putting the post up, so get ready.
But it won't matter because you've got the week to get it in, okay? You've got till the next Tuesday. Well, anyone listening to the live has to know this. But anyone who asks in the comments, say, watch the live, guys. Watch the lives. I'll title it something so people know they have to watch it to opt in. And that way you're not having to explain to everyone over and over again how to do all this. And if you get it wrong, you're going to feel terrible. So let them get it straight from the horse's mouth, being me, because I nag you all the time. But I'm a stallion, baby.
I'm saying no.
Yeah, and a girl.
No.
Okay, I hope you're all happy. Let me know in the comments if you're happy with the way we're doing it. And because we like to know we're doing what's best by you guys as much as we're doing what's best for us as well. And for the rest of the world. Okay, guys. Love yous all very much.
Love you all, guys.
She does. And we will see you again on Saturday, but look for the post tomorrow and any other posts during the week. There might be a few posts this week. We might even have to do an extra live depending on what's happening.
Yeah, but if we do an extra live, we will give you a bit of notice.
We'll give you plenty of notice about it. And like a whole day. And that's probably only if we're having problems with people with the emails and stuff like that. So just breathe. Take it in. Be calm about it. We don't need drama for it. This is a good thing. This is a happy, happy thing. And this is very, very exciting. And I'm very, very proud to be able to do this. I didn't think I would be. About 6 months ago, we were in real trouble. And now things are just so much brighter because we didn't give up, guys. So be proud. Pat yourselves on the back. Be proud of who you are because you stuck to it. All right. We'll catch you again on Saturday, but you'll look out for our posts during the week. Catch us all later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.